It is Diane Huth. We're on day 3 of our Reinvent Your Career 30-day challenge, and today we're going to talk about the 7.7 second rule. That is the time that a recruiter will spend scanning your resume as a first pass in selecting whether it's going to go on to the HR department or not. Yesterday we talked about the fact that there are 4 steps in the screening process. The first one is the online review through the applicant tracking system that's set up to eliminate 75% of all applications. They want to get rid of the lowest scoring 3/4 of all applications so that they can get down to a manageable number of 25, let's say. If 100 people apply, they want to be down to 25. And then an online recruiter is going to spend on average 7.7 seconds. That's all you get, 7.7 seconds in scanning your resume for 4 key pieces of information. They want to know the titles that you've had. They want to know the companies that you've worked for. They want to know your years, and they want to know your education. So what you have is 7.7 seconds to transmit everything you need to know to get selected, to make sure that that online recruiter knows that you completely match their requirements. So you can't have stuff on the bottom of the first page and on the second page or on the third page that is important. You need to summarize it at the top of the page in a summary of credentials. And that is a section that goes immediately under your career objective. So the very next section is a summary of credentials. That summary of credentials is a list of 10, 12, 14, whatever, in 2 columns, key attributes that are hard skills. Don't talk about work well with other people and self-motivated. No. We want hard skills. How do you match the criteria that they have, the employer has set up in his algorithm, and what they're looking for? And those are going to be hard skills like college degrees, certification, education, specialized training. It's going to be company names. If you've worked for prestigious names, it could be titles. It could be awards and recognition that you've had, and it can be very certain specific skills that you have. Expertise with QuickBooks. Okay, I'm a certified nurse practitioner. Those are the kind of things that you want. And the soft skills, which is work well with people and good leadership skills, what you want to do is transform them to hard skills. So instead of saying I'm self-motivated or I work well with people, excellent team building and leadership skills. Okay, expertise in this area, in financial accounting and budgeting. So you can talk about specific skills that you have in this section, and there should be 10, like in 2 columns, 5 each. You don't need to have 1,000 of them. You want something, but all the key skills, degrees, certification. If you're a PMP, if you have Air Six Sigma, a black belt, you're certified as a nurse, what is your certification? If you have a security clearance from the military, if you're a certified Agile or Lean Six Sigma coach, any of the skills and the specific skill sets you want. If you've worked for a prestigious company in the industries, you can list those prior employers or your current employers. I worked for IBM, Google, and Apple. You know, those are names that are going to pay. Okay, this is a big boy, right? So you want that summary of credentials, and each of these should be 3 to 5 words. They should fit on a single line, half a page. You don't want to wrap around and have long text. You want very critical, and you want to think 7.7 seconds. What can I communicate in 7.7 seconds? No more. Later on, you can add more information. The next section could be education, or it's going to be your work experience. And there you're going to detail what your roles and your responsibilities. You're going to list the companies and what you've done and what you've achieved. But this is that 7.7 seconds. You've got to grab their attention and make them check off saying, yep, up, 4 years, got an MBA, got da-da-da-da-da, 10 years of work experience in these companies, da-da-da. So you want that list, that impressive list that's going to match the requirements of the employer. And it needs to be right at the top, before, on the top half of that front page. That's your above the fold resume. He's never going to see what's on this recruiter's job is to just sift through hundreds and hundreds of resumes every day, the ones that have gotten through the applicant tracking system. to the next gauntlet or the next stage of selecting half of those to a third of those to go on to the next step, which is the actual review by the recruiter for the job in HR, where that's the person who's going to actually read the resume. So right now, you have to think of how do you quantify and very clearly the hard skills that you have that are going to match the requirements of the recruiter. And so I want you to go in, this is just kind of a brief overview of what we're going to do inside the training module. Go to www.reinventyourcareerin30days.com. You can register. If you're already registered, it should take you to the course page. If you're doing this on your phone, you're going to have the course menu, then scroll down, and all the course content is going to be on the bottom. You have to scroll all the way down. Okay, so you're going to click on today, which is day 3, and then you will see all the information we have. And I have a bunch of free gifts in there. There's going to be a training video from my course. I have 6 of them, Above the Fold, resumecourse.com. There's a module in there that explains you with images and step-by-step and screen captures exactly how you create this summary of credentials. And I have a free ebook for you. It is Build a Powerful Resume, and you can buy it on Amazon. I'd love to have you go to Amazon and buy it, but I'm giving it to you free of charge in the course. So I encourage you, it's not too late. As soon as you register, you'll have access to the day-by-day materials. Each day should take you less than half an hour. Going to have a 10-minute video that I'm talking about now, another 5 or 10-minute video inside the course, and then you have downloadable, actionable materials that you can use to hone your resume so it works and has this information. Tomorrow, day 4, we're going to talk about a career objective with a twist. And I'm going to have a PowerPoint presentation that's going to show you how to fine-tune your presentation. So click on the course link, go inside www.reinventyourcareerin30days.com. I'll see you inside, and let's get started working on your summary credentials. So you're going to pull all that information to be seen in that 7.7 second scan. Thanks a lot. This is Diane Huth, the Accidental Career Coach, wishing you a lot of career success. Bye-bye.